Druid team, I think. Let's see what Druid power we've got going on here. We've got a Landslide Druid on Tubby Wanub here on Nams. We have got a Tornado Druid. Okay, we got a Weirnado going on, have we? Okay, we've got I guess that's a Weirnado. We've got a Tornado Druid going on here with Born. Nice. And we have got another Tornado Druid going on with Druid Hamilton Ship Me Loots. We got two Weirnados. We've got a Landslider. We've got a Windstream Druid. Hey guys, Druid power! Let's show everyone that Druids aren't completely useless. Let's do it. I really hope we don't noob it now, guys. That would be really embarrassing. Oh yeah, we need to attack this first, don't we? Noob. That's the first and only time this season I've had a full party of Druids. Literally. It's normally me and my merry band of Barbs, frankly. There's so many people play Barb all the time. Occasionally you'll see a Rogue or a Necro. And maybe a very rare Sork. But very rarely... I've never seen a full party of Druids this season. Here we go. It's going down. It's going down. Oh, yeah. Come and get some. Come and get some. Where's he gone? Oh, he's gone underground. Okay. All of the tornadoes. I can't see anything. It's almost as bad as Whirlwind Barb, but they're Dust Devils. Do you want to see the boss you're killing? Well, you can't. Denied. Look at it. I literally barely can see him. There's so much going on screen. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job. Bit of machine head. Ooh, GG's Druids. And oh, Druid power. Right, good luck on your drops, guys. I think we definitely deserve some Ubers for that. The demonstration of a lifetime that Druids aren't completely and utterly useless. They may not be as powerful, but they can do a thing. They can do a thing or two. You have a Thorns, Bash, Whirlwind, and working on a Flay. Nice. You're missing Thorns, but have Bash, Flay. I'm working on Whirlwind. Also have Heartseeker and Andy Rogue. Nice, dude. You got a nice spread of damage and meta builds and stuff there. Decent. I might try Druid next season. Yeah, Landslide's looking very strong. I kind of want to try a Wolves build next season because that's getting some big buffs. It's not really been screamed about too much, but there are some pretty big buffs coming there. So it may not be a meta build, but I think it'll be viable. So I'm quite interested to get into theory crafting for that at some point. But Landslide's looking very strong as well. Like, I think Landslide has the possibility to be one of the best builds next season at the moment. Unless the Season 5... when the final patch notes come out for Season 5, unless those change wildly from the PTR for other classes or Landslide getting nerfed, I think Landslide's got a possibility to be one of the best builds next season. It's just getting such a big buff on a build that's already performing pretty well anyway. And it doesn't get nerfed by the Thunderstruck nerf because it's not a Storm skill. So, yeah, I think that one's definitely one to look out for. It's a class I've not tried yet. Druid is actually a hella fun class. It's just not got the way to scale the top-end damage like other classes do, so you kind of cap out quicker with the new loot system. In the previous loot system, some of the best endgame builds were Druids. But they don't currently have a way to scale that endgame damage the same as other builds, other classes. So that's what we're hoping for. You're looking at Tugboat Rogue. Okay, yeah. I know which build you're talking about. The Tugboat Rogue is performing pretty well, right? In the PTR, it did. That's quite a funny build. Tugboat. Round number 2, guys. It looks like Salute is making a Druid next season as well. Nice. Good stuff. Yeah, Wolf as well. Yeah, I honestly think Wolves will be quite a fun build. I like playing meta builds. There's absolutely nothing wrong with playing them either. But I tend to play builds I look at and go, do you know what? I've not played a build like that, or I've not played a build like that for a while, and it just looks like it'll be fun to make. And even if it's not going to be a meta build performing the top hits, I'm like, if my challenge here is to make this so I can do the top end content and show that this build is viable, and that's a challenge, and I quite enjoy that. I quite enjoy myself theory crafting and figuring things out and trying to figure out what seems impossible to make it possible. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Some people just enjoy being literally like, you know, I'm going for number 1 in this leaderboard, and that's nothing wrong with that. And I don't mind doing that sometimes, but I quite prefer just getting in and playing. I'm here to play the game and have fun, and play a bunch of different builds that I'm enjoying playing, and that's what keeps me interested. That's what's kept me interested this season. There's actually been a few builds that I've actually quite wanted to play and enjoyed, and I've spent a decent amount of time on all of them. I spent a good few weeks on my Forbes Sork, I spent a good few weeks on my Thorns Barb, and now I've spent the rest of my time on this so far. And maybe I'll get on another one before the end, or maybe I won't. We'll see. Yeah, good luck, Druids. Good luck on the drops. I've only done the 3 builds this season, because I like to spend a decent amount of time on them. Try and build them to a decent level at least. Nothing for me. Yeah, drop rate's not been in our favour so far, but maybe that'll change before the end. We'll see. I'm planning on just running a speed farmer, probably Whirlwind Barb and Boss Killer, probably Flay Barb. Yeah, absolutely. It's good to have something that's a Boss Killer, which is why I made this. Hey! Ship me loot, got me Melted Heart. Let's go. GG's, guy. Nice. We got one. That's awesome. GG's. Nice. Let's do it. That's our second heart of the night. So that actually brings us up to a little bit better drop rate. Still not great, but it's not awful. Nice one. Well, I'm just going to go and salvage up. I'll TP. If we reset this, I'll TP onto one of you guys. You think they will fix the damage spike in Druid? I hope not, because it's actually allowing them to be good. But yeah, probably. Oh, we got 2. Chat, we got 2. We got a Ring of Starless as well. Nice. GG's. Nice. Alright, that actually makes our drop rate look a little bit better now. When 1 in 3 is what we're aiming for. We're not far off that now. Nice, guys. Nice. Nice. Did that reset? Or do we need to... Yeah, I think it did. Yeah, cool. Let me know if that didn't reset. So I'm going to TP onto one of you. Just Straw Hat, you go and get yourself some good sleep, dude. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you always. Hypermall, heck yeah. I got one of those last night too. Nice, Hypermall. Nice. D-Man, is it weird to be doing 20,000 damage at level 65? No, probably not. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've been level 65. And to be honest, I got... Not reset. Okay, we'll do that quickly. I tend to blast through to level 70 pretty quick, so I forget. Does it feel good? Does it feel bad at that level? I mean, maybe that's a bit low. I don't know. But yeah, GG's on the Ubers. Level 66 Rogue doing 80k Thorns. 80k Thorns on a 66 Rogue. Yeah, so there you go. It's maybe a bit low. What class you playing, D-Man? Maybe we can help if you need help scaling things up. What class and build? If you've tempered nicely, it's not uncommon. There you go, yeah. Is there an UberQ graphic somewhere? I don't have a graphic for it, but if you just do !join or !list, you can see the list as it's just been pinged. I can look into trying to get a bot integration at some point. I'm a programmer by trade, so I can probably try and make one. We'll see. Thorns 80 is the way to... Yeah. So 80k, yeah. I need a better build. Yeah, fair enough. What build are you playing right now, D-Man? There's plenty of people here, so just ping in what build you're playing and see, and maybe people can help you out. Maybe someone can jump in who knows the class well and maybe give you some pointers. Maybe even we got some gear that can help you out as well. Who knows? That's what we do here. We're a community channel, so we like to help each other out. Alright, it's the final run of this rotation, guys. Like, I'll give away anything I've got within reason, but I've got mostly Druid-focused items, because that's what I've been playing. I've got a few rogue items, which Morningstar asked me to sell for him as well. Which will be reasonably okay for a rogue if you're requiring those specific stats. Oh dear, we've had some druids get slapped this time round. Oh dear, oh dear. Never mind. Druid power! Yeah, if you take too many exponential stats from him, he'll just hit you too hard. It's that big poison slam. When he slams on the floor and creates a big poison circle on the floor, if that hits you, it gives you 1 stack. And when he spits out those balls, if one of those balls hits you, it gives you 1 stack. And once you get to about 4 or 5 stacks, you pretty much anything above that, it will just one-shot you. Pretty much. But yeah, GG's. Good luck on your drops, guys. Nice. Good stuff. That's the end of that rotation, I believe. I do 6k of my normal attacks, but I'll be making a real build in not much time. Yeah, nice. Got to go. Yeah. No worries, Saluta. Happy to have you here. Thanks for being here. Ooh, a triple GA Banished Lords. Did that roll good implicit as well? It did. Ooh, it didn't roll the crit chance, which is a shame, but that's pretty nice to see. Yeah, nice. They need to buff this, though, so it's not quite so high on the primary resource. But yeah, that's pretty nice. GG's, dudes. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Oh, you're staying but leaving 30 minutes. Okay, no worries. No, you are welcome, Throme King. GG's on the Ubers. Sorry if you didn't get any, guys. Feel free to join the queue again. We'll just get through as many as we can. Still dreaming about your 4GA Shaco, I know. I mean, that is going to be the best thing I drop this season, right? That's just not going to be different. There's no way. There's just no way I'm going to drop... There's no way I'm going to drop anything else that good. That is one of the best items in the game you can get at its perfect level. So it's just, yeah, that's it for this season, really, isn't it? So we're just playing for fun now. Right, Saluta, do you still want to join in? Because it's your turn now. You've got time if you want to come join in, or do you want me to still put the 3 ahead of you in? If you can just let me know, because then I can work out who's coming in next. Yeah, I'll join. Okay, right, Saluta, would you like to come and join, please? Omar, please, and Eliza, would you all like to come and join for some boss runs, please? And then I think we're starting to enter the region of reruns here, but there's a few new people, so we'll try and prioritise the new people first. You'll need to go back to the main menu and come back in. I do apologise, whoever that was. That's done the party invite error. CDT. Let me get it the right way around. Welcome to channel, dude. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Yeah, you've got yourself into the gold giveaways, which is there's going to be 1 billion prizes going out in about an hour and 5 minutes time or so. If you want to get in on the boss runs and you're a D4 player, then !join. Get yourself in the queue. We'll try and prioritise people that haven't had a chance yet. And yeah, let us know how you are. Let us know what build and classes you're playing. And welcome to the channel. I'm always happy to see new faces here. Ooh, have we got a Sork here this time? We do. Very nice. Sork, a rogue, and ooh, a rogue with a Cowl of the Nameless on, and a Sky Hunter. Okay. Okay, nice. Good stuff. Let's go. That's definitely not a build I've seen played that much this season. Solid channel. Yeah, well, I appreciate that, Giggles for you. Thank you so much. I'll try and make it a nice place to come. I want it to be a nice chill place that we can all have a good time together, play, you know, just have fun. I play games as a way of getting away from real life and, you know, all of the stresses of it and stuff, so that's what I want to try and do here. Create an environment like that, and you guys definitely help with that. You're all awesome. Perfect boss slapping music, this. It's like a march. There we go. Second time I join. Yeah, I've seen you before, Giggles for you. I really appreciate you coming back. Thank you so much. Always happy to see familiar faces as well, just as much as new people. It's because of you guys that I enjoy it so much. You know, if you weren't here, I wouldn't enjoy it as much. So I do appreciate each and every one of you. Right, good luck on your drops, guys. Good luck on your drops. Sorry you have to leave the queue, Rich, but thanks so much for the alert, dude. I appreciate you. Oh, tune. Bit of old school Pantera, Cowboys from Hell. This is a banger. Well, we've just had a very, very generous offer in chat, guys. If anyone fancies a 3GA Banished Lords with a near-perfect implicit on it to try a build out for fun, Born has just dropped one and he's offering to give it out to someone in channel for free. It didn't have the roll on crit, but the crit roll wasn't awful. So yeah, if anyone's interested in that, that is there going for free. So feel free to let him know. He's in the chat right now. And yeah, that's incredibly generous, Spawn. Thank you very much for that. Right, round number 2, guys. It's not overly used much this season. It was like God tier last season, I think. But I'm hoping they buff it so it makes overpowered builds a bit better, because that was the unique to go for overpowered builds before, and it's just been made worse than other items. So that has naturally made overpowered builds less attractive to play, really. Even more less attractive than they were. So yeah, we need overpowered to have a bit more of a buff across the board to make those builds a bit more attractive to play again. Otherwise, the mechanic's kind of useless. Alright, GG's, guys. I got you, Tana. You're good. Oh no, you've got someone else got you. Okay, cool. Good luck on your drops, guys. Oh, I need to go salvage before I can pick anything up. Should probably do that. Right, sell those bits up. Go and pick my loot up. If you're getting any Ubers, guys, or if you're on shore, just ping stuff in. So we're trying to keep count. We want to celebrate with you if you get one, but also just good to know what we're dropping, so we can keep count of how good drop rate's been. Just ping it in the chat or in the channel chat, whatever's good for you guys. Right, so we've got one more in this rotation. Someone learned a guitar solo just for your birthday. Well, back in the day, I could play this once. It's been I haven't played guitar in a long time now. But back in the day, I could play this, yeah. I've actually got 2 Dimebag guitars. I'm going to give that a cheeky reset. Try again. Just make sure that actually did reset. Yeah, I've got 2 Dimebag Darrell guitars. I can show you, actually. It doesn't matter if you know my name. I don't use social media much anyway. It's the only place I've got the pictures. Where is my profile pictures? Here we go. I've got them in here somewhere. Mac, when I had... Here we go. So I've got this one. I'm going to get them on the wall eventually. I got that for my 18th birthday. My dad got me that for my 18th birthday, back when I used to play a lot. And then I bought the twin. So I've got the twin as well. And then I bought myself a MAB Michelangelo Bascio replica, which I mean, I used to be pretty good back in the day, but I just, life got in the way, and I just don't play much anymore. Unfortunately, I'd love to get back into it, but I doubt I'll ever be as good as I was when I was a teenager, and I actually spent like 4 hours a day practicing. I could used to play Through the Fire and Flames by Dragon Force and give it a pretty good stab. I never got that down perfect, so I wasn't that good, but I managed to be able to. I could get through it with most of the solos in some form. Yeah, so I need to get them on the walls, though. They do look really nice. Yeah. They're not easy to get those guitars in the UK. You can only you have to that first one I got. My dad got through his work because of he was in the education system in music, but pretty high up, and he knew people, and he had to pre-order it 2 years in advance to get it. They only allow a certain number into the country a year, so they're limited edition, all of them. So yeah, unless you're famous, then you can have whatever you want, right? You get your own ones. But yeah, so I used to play a lot. More of an enjoyer of listening to music these days than playing. But I was completely self-taught, so I was a bit rough around the edges, but I could play some stuff pretty well. But you know, if you practice something for 4 hours a day, every day for months and months and months or years, then if you're not good by that point, you probably should give up. It's the same as games, right? If you play a game for 4 to 8 hours a day for a year and you're still not good at it by the end of that, you probably shouldn't play that game anymore. Practice makes perfect, as they say. Where's he gone? Oh, he's up there, I see. Nice. GG's, guys. Good luck on your drops. He's going to die in a sec. You have a Dimebag pick. Wow. I mean, he died before I really, unfortunately, sadly, died before I really got into the music, because I was only getting into that sort of music around that time, and it was 2004 when he was very tragically shot on stage, wasn't he? Yeah, very sad. Someone who was actually changing, you know, he was a genius musician. He wasn't just a good player. He actually designed sounds and stuff. Yeah, he wrote a lot of Pantera's best music, really. Floods was the best I played. Yeah, fair enough, GDMs. Yeah, nice. That's pretty good. Haven't played bass in decades. It's nice to... But yeah, nice, man. Figured a few of you might be fellow musicians or haven't played a bit. Tab is always good. Yeah, I can read tab and music. You got an Ibanez Gem 70th. It sits in the case. Beautiful Steve Vai. I know which one you're talking about, Nick. Nice. I do love an Ibanez. My problem, and the reason I got the ones I did, I have really tiny hands. You'll not really see properly on them on camera, but a lot of guitars, they have really, really big blocks at the top. Like, I love, oh God, Les Paul and all them, but they've got such big blocks at the top and they're such heavy guitars. I can't get my hands around them, even sitting down. So I need really thin inlay necks, and the Dimebag ones are really thin all the way up. And Ibanez's aren't too bad. It's just I've got tiny hands. So yeah, that limited to what guitars I could truly play on properly without it really hurting my hands. Right, cool. GG's, guys. Thank you for the runs. Let's get the next team in. Let's keep these going. Next team. So, Tortifu, I believe you haven't been yet. If you'd like to come and join, please. Now, in the essence of trying to get new people in here, because I think Eskia and Hellspawn have already had a go, can Giggles come and join? And can Bone Mill come and join, please? Because I believe neither of you two have had a go either. We're going to try and prioritise new people first, and then we'll just let people rotate for a second time onwards, afterwards. Gibson SG are good for small hands. Some of them are. Some of them not so much. Adnam, thank you so much for continuing the gift sub on, dude. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, dude. Welcome into, yeah, well, continuing on the being part of the Enthusiast clan, my dude. 3 drumsticks from Joey or Slipknot. Now, that's something to shout about, given he's not alive anymore, right? Nice one, dudes. You've got the only memorabilia I've got, which I don't have in this room. I've got. I don't know if any of you like the band Trivium. I used to be a hardcore Trivium fan when they brought out Ascendancy. Loved Trivium. I met the drummer. For some reason, the drummer signed with D Drums, I think it was, and he came to a big music store where I live. And I queued up all day, and I got to meet him. And because I was one of the first 10 in, I got a drum skin signed by him. So that was pretty cool. And I have met the rest of Trivium as they are right now. I went to a meet and greet with them on their Sin in a Sentence tour, so that was pretty fun. Yeah. Ascendancy was a life-changing album for me. It was just around that time where I hadn't quite converted to metal, and it was that album that basically drove me to convert to metal, really. Or to like it, at least, properly. Aussie, I've been playing guitar for 30 years and barely call myself proficient. Very intense in my teen years, yeah. Well, you're probably still much better than a lot of people, though. 30 years and you managed to keep it up. That in itself is impressive. You know, life gets in the way. That's what's happened to me. If I'd continued playing and never stopped from when I was at uni, I'd genuinely be probably pretty damn good because I was pretty good at one point. I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet. I played a lot, I practiced a lot, but I lost the bug and got into gaming again. I'm tempted to craft Andes over Shaco for the new Rogue build. Well, if you've got a build in mind you want to play CDT, then you probably do that. And also there's an ad, guys, so I'm just going to wait a second. Just going to wait a second for the ad to finish before I talk too much more on stream. It looks like you've got the tag covered, though. That's good. I'll use this as an opportunity to go salvage up quickly. Alright, now the ads have ended, I'll start talking again, so I don't want you guys to miss anything. Diablo Girl, Beastmaster is a fun. Yeah, Beastmaster's pretty good. I quite like the Primalist class, that's what I'm playing, but I've gone Shaman instead. Hellspawn, started playing drums, but was told to stop because of how loud it was in the places I had lived, so never... Yeah, that sucks. Obviously, nowadays, you can get practice drum kits that aren't as loud, can you? Can't need the electric ones, which are great. You live in Les Paul Holmes town. Oh, right, okay, that's pretty cool. Giggles, you got my battle tag. Sorry about that. The ad came up. Mr. Brown, how's it going, dude? Just joined the stream. How do we enter? I drop some blood whenever I'm up, by the way. Yeah, you enter with exclamation mark join. Make sure you've all got into today's the final giveaway of today. Exclamation mark enter. We'll pull that at the end of the stream. There's 1 billion gold prizes to get. You can give me blood if you want, dude. But we're doing Duriel today, so I appreciate any donations, but you don't have to. And I'm happy to pay for them as well. The guitarist from Trivium streams on here. He does. Matt Heafy does stream, yeah. And if I ever get big enough, Nick, one day, I will go and random raid him because I love Matt Heafy. I've met him. Yeah. In fact, let's see if we can find that picture. I think I probably got it on my Facebook as well. I know I've got it on my Insta. So, I've got a knack of meeting famous people. I don't know what's happening here. What's happening here? Come on. No, I want it to window. God damn it. I think I've got that picture on here somewhere. I must have it on here somewhere. I literally use this for pictures these days. I don't really use it for anything else. I don't know where I would have put it. Is it in my profile pictures? You can see me with hair and all young. It is not in there. Where the hell did I put it in? Let's try Instagram. I know it's on there. Right in here. How do I get to my pictures on here? Let's have a look. I can't even remember. Profile, maybe that's on. Here we go. I have very few pictures on here. There it is. Way! Me with Trivium. Woohoo! So that's pretty cool. Me and my best mate met them. That's pretty cool. Good times. Right. So who are we missing from this party? We've Oma, Eliza. Oh, Tortifu. Sorry, we're meant to have Tortifu here as well. Who have we got in? We have got Tortifu and we've got Giggles. So we are missing Eliza. Eliza, are you here? Do you want to come and join for some boss runs, Eliza? If not, we'll just pick the next person. Yeah, I can see Tortifu. I've got you. I've seen them a couple of times, but I've never met them. Yeah, they're really good live. I'm seeing them in January or February when they do their Ascendancy tour Ascendancy tour in full with Bullet for My Valentine doing their Poison tour in full as well at the same time, which will be pretty decent. I've seen Bullet do that album in full before, but I've never seen Trivium do an album in full, so that'll be a really good gig. I was fortunate enough to do a meet and greet with Disturbed before a show 8 years ago. That's pretty sick. Get to meet David Draymond and co. I used to be a teacher. It was awesome, but it's not the path I wanted in life. That makes sense. But Towery, how's it going, dude? How are you? Good to see you, my man. You met Willie from Lamb of God. Very cool. And Dano from Fear Factory. Nice, GDMs. I love a bit of log. I love a bit of log. Everyone's getting in under the enters here. Everyone's getting in. All right, Eliza, one more shout out. If you're around, do you want to come join me some boss runs? Otherwise, we're going to skip over to the next person. Oh, you already went? Oh, you already went, did you, Eliza? Sorry, my bad. I've just seen your message. Okay. My bad. We'll just pick the next person then. Eskio's been, Hellspawn's getting, Giggles, we've done you, so we'll remove you from the list here. Oh, no, it's Bone Mill. Sorry, that's where I'm getting confused. Bone Mill, are you here? Bone Mill 87? I did call, but sorry, Eliza, I'm getting confused. Multitasking, as you can tell, I'm not very good at it. Bone Mill 87, if you're here, do you want to come join some boss runs, my dude? If not, we'll leave him in a queue and we'll skip over to the next one until we get down to him. Ozzy told my friends and I to get out the way once at Ozfest. Yeah, I mean, Ozzy is a different level of character, right? Great musician, but he's old now, isn't he? Okay, I'm going to assume that Bone Mill is not here currently. So we'll leave him there for the second. But does CDT 2008, if you're here, do you want to come and join some boss runs, dude? This is a British band, actually. Soil. Yeah, nice one. Come on, my battle tag's available if you need it, dude. Just come and join in. I've only ever met sports people, never musicians. So that's still pretty cool if you've met sports people. Who have you met, Tegan? Who have you met? And also, Tegan, how's it going? Good to see you. Just sliding in there. I've met sports people. I'm having no luck with GA at all dropping. Yeah, it's all a bit like luck, isn't it? So just feel free to add me up, CDT, and then come and join in if you haven't already got me. You played Call of Duty with Ozzy a long time ago on Xbox 360. Really? Is that actually legit? That seems pretty crazy if you did that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you got it. Nice one. No, you're totally fine, CDT. I'm just making sure you know how to get my B tag and stuff. I went to high school with the captain of Tampa Bay Lightning. Okay. He owed me a fortune in pencils. I could just imagine you going up and meeting up with him for the first time in years and be like, you owe me pencils. And this is like some super duper rich person. You owe me the pencils. Like with a completely serious and stern face. He's a cool guy though. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, he was playing COD with players for like a day back then, little kind of event or something. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's really cool. Nice one, dude. The entire Australian cricket team between 1995, 2005, as well as other countries' cricket teams in the time. That's very cool, Tegan. I'm very into cricket myself. So I went my workplace sent me to Lords for the England versus New Zealand game last year. I went with another guy from my workplace, and we were in the VIP all-included, crazy champagne all day sort of area. And just out of the wild, we were sitting down having dinner, and Devon Malcolm, who was in the English team way back when the likes of Botham and stuff were in the team, he was sitting next to us. I didn't know who it was at the time. He was sitting next to us having dinner, and he just wanted someone to talk to. Me and my friend were the only two from work. We're the only two in that area that weren't completely smashed and making idiots of ourselves. So he just came and joined us and started talking to us. Got to meet him, talk to him. My dad was super jealous because he's really into cricket, and that was really cool. I've never met. Oh no, and I met Shane Warne very briefly. In fact, I might have a picture of it somewhere. I went to a charity event with work. I didn't get a picture with him because he was selling them for charity, but I got a picture of him in the room with Strauss and a few other, and Michael Vaughan and a few others. And this was only a couple of years ago. But it wasn't that long before he died. But I can't remember for the life of me where it'll be. So I don't know if I'll be able to find it off the top of my head. Where is the uploaded from phone pictures these days? God knows. It's going to be miles down this, I think. See me with all my pictures, all my friends, drunk mostly. I have no idea if I'll be able to find this picture. But I've got one somewhere with Shane Warne in the room with me. Yeah, I don't know where it'll be off the top of my head. But, so I met Shane Warne briefly. I got to shake his hand, and Michael Vaughan and that. That was really cool. Yeah. Obviously, you can't do that anymore because he sadly passed away, didn't he? Right, it looks like we've got... Here we go, people have added... Oh, Bone Mill is here. Bone Mill is here. Bone Mill, we'll get you in on the next queue, because I've called in CDT now, if you don't mind. And then we'll get you in on the next rotation, which it won't be too long, Bone Mill, if that's okay. I didn't take you out of the queue. I did call you, but we'll get you in afterwards. It won't be too long. And yeah, I got you guys. But that's still really cool. You got to meet... That was a good Australian team. I mean, they're all good teams, right? But that was a good one back then. Still didn't win. Maybe one day, Johnny. Johnny, I mean, let's be honest. You did win the other day. You made me win a 4 GA Shaco. Cheers, dude. Look at this guy coming in with all the GA items. Look at this guy. Rocking it. Nice, man. Alright, let's go. Round number 1. Let's get some bosses slapped. It's 3 runs CDT. Because it's hopefully enough that you've got a okay chance of getting a drop. But not so much that it takes absolutely forever to get through the queue. Because we used to do 6, but it just takes so long to get through the queue that people would be hanging around too long or just wouldn't be able to hang around long enough. So we found this was a nice sweet spot. Me, only hockey players, so you probably won't. Yeah, hockey's not my area of expertise, but that's still very cool. I know it's a much bigger sport outside the UK. I know it's a massive sport in Canada, ice hockey and stuff. Insta-death. No, you're good, Giggles. You're good. You're good. We got this. We got this. No worries. That's still very cool. It sounds like you've met a whole bunch of them. That's very cool. This is actually one of the Metallica songs that come out in recent years. It's actually a banger. Like, it's probably one of the best songs they've written. In my opinion, it's a great song. It's just riff after riff after riff. And it was amazing live as well. They had like this massive drone show going on when I when I saw it live, which was very cool. They do charge a lot for their gigs, but holy moly, did Metallica put on a good show. They definitely don't cheap out, that's for sure. Fleabag, welcome to the channel, dude. Good to see you. Good to see you. Joining in on a boss queue. You can also make sure you get into the gold giveaways as well, Fleabag, which we'll be pulling in about 40 minutes. Exclamation mark enter. There's going to be 4 1 billion gold prizes to give away, so don't miss out on your opportunity. My great uncle's best friend is an institution with the Aussie cricket team, so my brother and I got taken to change rooms and all sorts. That's awesome, dude. Nice one. Anyone tried the landslide plus lightning storm druid build? Is there anyone here that's played that? Because I know some people in the stream have done it, but I don't know if they're here right now. I've not. Have you watched Rammstein perform? I have. I went and saw them in Berlin on their Mutter tour years ago. And I will go and hopefully see them again at some point. So I saw them at their prime at probably what was their best album and will always be their best album. I mean, Mutter is a perfect new metal album, right? It's just a perfect album. If you like that music, it is, from beginning to end, just perfection. It's perfectly produced, perfectly written, and it's pretty much banger from start to end. Yeah, love a bit of that. I might listen to that later, tomorrow. You got to meet the whole Arizona Ducks. That's pretty cool. Eddie Van Halen had one of the best ribs out the rip to him. Yeah. Rip to him indeed. Yeah, absolutely. And thank you so much for the follow, Fleabag. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. Always happy to have new people around. Yes, I have one, and it's awesome. Worth the build. There you go. Nicanamus is your man. And Hypermule. You got a couple of cheeky landslide, thunder landslide players in the channel. The Druid Lightning build is insane. Very nice. I think I DC'd. No worries, CDT. If you have, we'll sit and wait for you. You're good. In fact, that gives me an opportunity to go salvage while we're waiting, I suppose. We shall go and do this. Yeah, it's a good tune. I like that one. Yeah, no worries, CDT. You're good. We'll wait for you. Hey, Chronix, how's it going? Yeah, we're good. I'm good. Chronix is asking how chat's going. Kick a boom. How's it going? Good to see you. And Wiggy. Wiggy, how's it going, my man? How is it going? Coming straight in with the emotes. Love it. My mum's German. Showed her the Dick and Ticken video. The Dick and Titten video. Yep. Yeah, when me and my friends get together and have a few beers and we sit and watch music videos, that's always one that goes on, as you can imagine. It's a wonderful end to a music video. It's very Rammstein, let's be honest. I tried the AK-47 build, but resource and survivability were an issue. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. It's good to see some familiar faces here. Great to see some familiar faces. We'll give CDT a second just to come and get back in. Giggles and Tyrius. So I think what we'll do is remove you from the party because it's bugging out here. And we'll just give him a second before he can join back in again. Loading back in now, just a minute. Yeah, no, you're absolutely... You're fine, CDT. Don't you worry. Broken level 94, doing 105 pits. Nice, Psycho. Absolutely slaying. Redeems hydrate. Alright, I need to go get another drink. BRB, chat. Alright, guys. Hydrate. Cheers, everyone. Thanks for all of you being here. Cheers to all of you lot. Oh, yeah, that's good. Ribena is the tits. Let's go. We like tits. Can't drink any more energy drink, otherwise I certainly won't sleep tonight. Here he is. Here's the man himself, CDT. Let's get him in. Good stuff. Many years ago, I went to a neighbouring town to see a band called... Oh, yeah, Pearl Jam. Yeah, I know Pearl Jam. Before they ever went on MTV. I had no idea who they were. Eddie, yeah, was hanging out in the rafters. Yeah, nice. It's always when you manage to catch a band before they're big. So, I don't know if any of you know the band Nothing But Thieves. They're pretty big these days. They're quite like Muse. They're from my hometown. I went to... Well, I didn't go to school directly with any of them. My brother was in school... My brother was in the class with Dom, the guitarist, so I know Dom quite well. I've got his phone number. Not that I can get hold of him these days, but I used to be able to. And then Phil, his cousin, I know him from school because he was in my year at school, and I was friends with a lot of people at his school, which was my brother's school, but in my year. But I've met them all. And I mean, when they did their first US tour, I happened to be out in... I went to Ozfest meets Knotfest in 2016, San Bernardino, because it was just an insane lineup. We wanted to see Black Sabbath before they finished up, and we wanted to go see Slipknot, and we wanted to go to America for a tour. So we did this. So we went and did that, and it was like 3:34 in the morning when we landed, like UK time, when we landed in LA. So I tagged my mum and dad on Facebook just to say, look, I've got here alive, rather than call them at some stupid time in the morning, them time. And 15 minutes later after that, Phil's messaged me on Facebook going, dude, we're playing in Hollywood on Monday, do you want to come? And I was like, let me check my diary, because I don't know where we're going to be. And we'd actually planned to go and stay in Glendale, which is not too far away from the main strip in Hollywood, about 15 minutes in an Uber or something. Or Lyft, whichever one you use these days. And, yeah, so we ended up going to that show. Got absolutely smashed, like rock and roll style. I mean, I didn't get to the second after party. I was too drunk. But I got to the first one. But we went to this gig, and they came and met us down the back before it started, because they weren't that big that people were, like, you know, all over them everywhere. They didn't need security quite as much. And yeah, so that was cool. We went full VIP, invited by the band, went to the after party. It was completely outrageous. So that's like my... that was pretty cool. And they've actually made it. I still frequently see the drummer when I go to one of my local bars, because he lives in my local town. And his partner just works in one of the local bars. So if I go down to my local bar at the weekend and they're not on tour, he's frequently in there, and you get to see him quite a bit. So yeah, if you like Muse, you'll like them. They're very much like that. Or if you like Foo Fighters, Muse, Queens of the Stone Age, anything like that, they're very much like that. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. That, you know, as you grow up, if you're into like music that has bands, guitars, and stuff, you've probably seen a bunch of your friends' bands play. But they are actually the one band locally that's truly gone on and actually made it. You know, they're headlining big shows now. They've actually made it big time. So yeah, good for them. Round 2. Done, nice. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Managed to get a 1GA now I needed. Nice. It's not much, but way better. That's good though, SKO. It's all about them small upgrades, right? One of the few things I miss from the UK is Vimto, no equivalent here. Yeah, Ribena is basically the same as Vimto, just a slightly different flavour. Solo Dolo Gaming, what a name. Dude, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Let us know how you are, dude. Let us know what builds you're playing and stuff. And everyone, let's just welcome Solo Dolo Gaming into the channel. Ithilday, how's it going? Guys, we've got another resident main stat streamer in the house. Yes, we have, with Ithilday. I managed to catch your stream the other day, finally. That was good fun. You look like you're having fun and everyone was having a great time. Peekaboo indeed. Right, let's get you a cheeky shout out. Guys, let's go show some love to another fellow fellow streamer in the community driven, main stat streamer. I think that's correct. Make sure that's right. There we go. Doing stuff for the community, always here supporting me nowadays, which I really appreciate as well. So yeah, guys, let's go show some support here. I mean, when these people are online streaming, and if I'm around, you'll frequently see me in and out their channels, supporting them as well. So let's go show them the support they deserve. I'm doing good, enjoying the stream while working. Nice, dude. I like that when I get up. I like when I get up, it's Immort streaming, and then Macindo after. Today we're just doing Diablo Adonam. We'll probably do a bit of Last Epoch tomorrow, I reckon, but we'll see how I feel after I get back from work. But yeah, no, I love Macindo's stream. He's great. I can catch him during the day when I'm working, something in the background. He's such a chill streamer. And his music taste is so similar to mine. I can just sit there with the music on in the background as well. It's actually wild. Like, all of the music he plays is literally the same sort of stuff I listen to all the time. That staff I got, 1.5 billion offer. Nice, Nams. GG's. Johnny Sweatpants is asking if anyone's doing any Nightmare Dungeons to help with leveling glyphs. If there's anyone that's willing to help out there. Yes, I've heard of Tenacious D, and yes, I've seen Tenacious D. I went with my sister. I've never been to a show where I've seen so many penis and vaginas in my entire life. Not to ruin the show for anyone, but if you go see them live, you'll never see as many penises and vaginas at a show in your entire life. Even a nude show, you'll probably see more penises and vaginas. It is really, 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 really good. Yeah, they're really good live. It was great. You have no idea what to play. Do my placement matches on OW, Overwatch, so I guess I could do that. Yeah. Ribena, quite different in my opinion. That is available here, but yeah, it is expensive. It is different to Vimto for sure, but it's a similar sort of thing, like strong blackcurrant sort of taste, right? Ooh, nice. Seen them in less than 2 weeks. That's pretty nice. Night, Saluter. Thank you so much for being here, dude. I appreciate you. And Ithilday, you're absolutely welcome. I meant every word of that. And that's how I found you, Giggles. I appreciate that. Yeah. Someone just offered me $3 bill for my 3GA gloves. Lovely. Eskio's sitting there licking his lips. Who am I getting my surgical gloves out for this evening? Open your purse. Open your purse, peasant, and pay me the gold. Immortalised, you had another hydrate you missed. I did, okay. Alright, cheers, guys. Cheers to everyone that's here. Thank you so much. There we go, we did a double just to make sure I've made up for 2. Come on, cat, down you get. Good boy. Who's a good boy? I suppose I should help out here, right? My cat just wants attention and appreciation. He's really sleepy, bless him. He's not beating mice up tonight, so that's good. Another, you joker. I heard more water. I think you should rephrase that. I heard more toilet. More waterworks. Thanks, guys. I will do that in a moment. I love the sound of Matt Hafey's voice. I can actually hit his notes because his range is sort of similar to mine. If I wanted to. Well, most of it. He's very high stuff, maybe not. Oh, Druid Power! We got this, Don't you worry, guys. We got this. There he goes. Poison wins. Good luck on your drops, guys. Good luck on your drops. Let's get you up, and then we'll come and get Mr. Lunar Love up as well. Here we go. Oh, no, you've rezzed. Okay, good stuff. Just make sure. How are things this lovely evening? Yeah, we're good, Ithilday. Just chilling. Probably only be on for about another half an hour, and then I really should get some. Got to go and raid off to someone and probably get some sleep before work. Yeah, but it's yeah, it's going well. It's going good. You've never been to a concert, Moose? Never. Eskio, I got offered 25 billion for a weapon the other day, but sold it for 1 bill. Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate. Never mind, you'll know for next time though. I've done similar things, maybe not for quite such a wild difference, but I've sold things off and then gone, I could have made more for that. Is this good? Maximum life dex overpower. I mean, it's okay if you're rolling the third stat for a stat, but I'm not sure you'll get big money for it because it's only 1 GA on max life. It's not one of those hit stats like crit chance or attack speed, really. You might struggle at this point in the season to sell that for any meaningful amount of gold, I guess. Totally bums you out. Well, maybe one day, dude. And also, we've got 2 hydrates here again. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much. I only made that drink a bit ago. It's almost gone. No Ubers today. Yeah, no worries. Well, get yourself in the queue, and we'll see if we can get back round to you again. We will do our best. Quickly go and salvage here. Although we are running down on time, so we'll have to see how we get on. I've cleared the rewards queue to help track them. That makes sense. I need to put a cooldown on it. Yeah, I probably should, right? Oh, you've been to A7X Disturbed ×3 in Khorne. Nice. Yeah, I saw A7X back in the day with the Rev. And I saw them without the Rev as well when they played with Disturbed. So yeah, I've seen Disturbed a couple of times. I've seen A7X a couple of times. Seen Khorne like 4 times. They're all great. All great. Right, Bone Mill, you're definitely in this next rotation. Right, the Star Wars Cantina. Yeah. I'll only put cooldowns on things if you guys really do abuse it to the point where it's like, this actually has to stop. But it's not been that bad yet. Show my age, but my last concert was Magnum in 1990s, if anyone remembers them. Damn. You haven't been to anything since then. There's so many opportunities, dude. Something I love doing. I've got loads of shows booked up for the next few months, yeah. GA Whirlwind and Strength on gloves with non-GA max life. Is that money? Is that Whirlwind not a thing a season? Yeah, Whirlwind is a thing. But I believe... Yeah, I don't know, guys. But guys that are playing Whirlwind for gloves, do you play the Gauze or do you play Whirlwind GA gloves? Or do you play something else? Because if so, that is money. I have a feeling that's probably money, but... No worries, Giggles. You are absolutely welcome. Sorry we didn't get any Ubers today. That's fair enough. If you're not a huge live music person, then that absolutely, mate, that's fair enough, I guess. My wife is an AJR right now. Ooh, is at AJR right now. Okay, nice. Whirlwind skill itself is not needed. Fair enough. It's not about the Whirlwind skill itself. It's the Dust Devils. I see. Gore's not good. Yeah. You play crit chance, crit damage. That makes sense. Yeah, fair enough. Just strength, crit damage, crit chance, crit damage. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. The ranks for Whirlwind is not exactly what we use. Yeah, I see. That makes sense. And we've got another Hydrate coming straight in from Ithilday. Thank you very much, Ithilday. Another bit of Pantera. Wow. Got all the classics coming in. With Walk. Right, let's get this reset and let's get the next team in. So, Bone Mill, if you want to come and join, because you missed out before. Nick Animus, have you been today? I can't remember. If you haven't, do you want to come and join, please? And Batara, you definitely haven't joined today, have you? So do you want to come and join as well? Losing track of who's been. Regret not going to see Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds live. Yeah. I quite like going to see those kind of shows as well. Right, we got Batara and we got Bone Mill in. I went 1 time earlier. Okay, cool. Thank you for being honest about that. So what we'll do is we'll get Mr. Brown in. Mr. 44 Brown, if you're around, do you want to come and join in for the boss runs, dude? We're just going to prioritise people who haven't had a chance to go yet. In the essence of trying to be fair here. And then if we get around to giving other people a second go tonight, we will. Mr. Brown, if you're here, do you want to come and join, dude? Oh, he's here. Good stuff. Nice. Yeah. I mean, Cowboys from Hell and Walk are like there too, and then the Gates, Cemetery Gates, right? They're probably some of their top tracks, right? Their most well-known tracks, and there's a couple others as well. But yeah. Just getting down the chat before we do these bosses, guys. Give me 2 secs. I'm pulling out because there won't be any time. I'm good. Yeah, that's fair enough, Cletus. Thanks for that. I appreciate. We can only get through at a certain rate, and I'm trying to make sure I keep up with chat because I do my best to try and respond to everything in chat if I can. Thank you so much for the resources, dudes. I appreciate that. But yeah, I try to respond to everything I can rather than skipping over loads of stuff. So you just bear with me. Is Vitality the stat to focus on for Beastmaster? Sorry, I know you're busy. Good question, but I know Beastmasters can be quite tanky. Vitality is useful in most builds unless you're really playing a low health build because that gives you HP. So yeah, it definitely won't harm while you're leveling up, that's for sure. It will help you stay alive a bit. Ethel Day, I'll be lurking a bit. Going to online celebrate a friend's birthday. Nice. Have a great one, Ethel Day. I hope your friend has a great birthday as well. And thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you being here for a bit and lurking. And catch you around soon. Up to 3 times hydrate. 3 times hydrate, guys. Cheers, everyone. Making me want to go to the loo again. Brilliant. There we go. Big Danny 27. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I'm good, dude. How are you? Welcome to channel. It says your first time chat, so glad to have you here. Let us know how you are, dude. And let us know if you're a D4 player. Let us know what builds and classes you're playing. And everyone, let's give Big Daddy a big old welcome here to the madness. Good night. I'm going to be up for work in 4 hours. Yeah, no worries, Giggles. I'm basically the same when I go to sleep. Right, let's get the boss going, guys. Enough chatting. I'm sure you've had enough hearing my voice, and you just want to get some Ubers, right? I finally hit the 2k mark to spend them on it. Nice. Yeah, when we link up on Last Depot Diablo Go, I can have a quick look through with you if you want, and if you're not sure. Some of it's just a bit of trial and error as well, you know, seeing how things work. But yeah, like I say, Vitality for the most part won't harm most builds while leveling up unless you're playing one of these wards builds. But even them, you tend to play max HP and no health regen, so then you play the the experimental lose health over second to gain ward over second or something like this. So more health is usually good on most builds one way or another. Not all, but a lot of them. There are some builds that work with specific mechanics that don't need a lot of HP and just stack loads of ward instead. But I don't think Beastmaster will be one of those classes. Good luck with your drops, guys. Another hydrate. Cheers. Cheers, Chronix. Saluta, thank you so much for being here, dude. I appreciate you. We'll see you soon. I got an Andariels, says didn't recognise the icon. Nice! Tortifu got an Andariels, guys, in those last runs. Sweet. That puts us up to 5. It's still not the greatest drop rate, but it's okay. We may have missed some along the way, who knows. But if you do get one, let us know. I don't think I got anything that time, no. And yes, guys, let's just double check that the giveaway is still going. It should be. Oh, no, it might have ended. I'll open it up again. 1 second. If it's closed, I'll open it up until we finish the stream. Okay. Resume entries. Okay, Big Daddy and anyone that's trying to enter now, I've opened it up until we get to the end of the stream, which will be pretty soon. So if you do ! enter now, you'll get your ticket. That will get you into the giveaway. And we've got 4 times 1 billion to give away because there's 2 rollovers that people have kindly donated back in from their wins. You're upgrading your chest. Yep, makes sense. Oh no, the cup is empty. I know. Whatever shall I do? I'm pretty sure I know what you're going to do. You cheeky person, you. Right, did we reset this? Let's have a look. Oh, we need to reset, okay. Self-destruct. Hard what? Just such a great song. Another. This album was a banger, actually. I wasn't that keen on their latest one, but Hardwired was actually quite good for a band that's been around so long. Hey, Sean Turner coming in. How you doing, dude? Good to see you. Oh, you forgot to get the movement boots. So no worries, Nams. After this next 2 runs, just jump in and come get them. I totally forgot about it as well. So just try and remember to remind me at the end of these 2 runs in case I lose flow and forget again. As I've got them sat in my box ready to give to you. Everyone also put points towards the community challenge to make Immortalized do another 24-hour costume stream. But the slight quirk will be we're going to do it for charity next time. I didn't have time to set all that up this time. I mean, assuming you guys complete it, it should line up with the start of Season 5 as well. Which works well for me because I've got those days off. So we can use it to just blast the new season. Get to the point where we can do all of this stuff and then get going. Get going. That is the plan. I made it slightly higher in points this time, but that's because there's quite a lot more of you. I'm blessed for that fact. When I did the first one, the numbers of you coming here was a lot smaller, so I turned it down to be fair, to make it. I did the math. If I was to stream every single day for 30 days, which is how long it's open for, only 12 and a half of you would have to put in every single time. Let's say I stream for 20 of those days. That means 20 of you need to do a stream. It's doable, anyway. It should be more than doable. And I'm intending to stream more than 20 days out of those 30 anyway, so you should have plenty of time to do it. Plenty of time. Good luck in your jobs, guys. Perhaps you could have a linky to intended charity. Yeah, I'll sort that out, Nams, yeah. I think I'm going to do it for a charity called Mind. They're a mental health charity. I don't know if they're worldwide, but it's certainly a UK-based one. Because they help with mental health with people. Like, they help of all aspects of mental health. So, helping people who are going through it, but also helping people who have suffered tragedy as a result of mental health and the effects that can have on people. And I've seen it firsthand. That's the reason I want to do it for that charity. I watched one of my closest friends take his own life, and I can talk about it now, as bad as that sounds. But that really screwed me up for a long time. It led me down a bad route. I drank too much, etc. Because I just, there was significant trauma there. It's never going to leave me, but I've learnt to, after many years of suffering, I did something about it. So I've personally gone through the effects of it and seen how it affects someone who ends up going to the ultimate worst end of it and actually ended up losing their life because of it, and then the effects that's had on his family and all sorts. So, it's something I truly believe can actually help make a difference to people and people around them. So that's probably the charity I'd do it for. And also, on a slightly more merry note, Bone Mill just got a melted heart, so that's great. We just got someone new to the channel, an Uber, guys. That's awesome. Sweet. Good stuff. So that's probably the one we'll do it for. But I've still got to decide. I've got a few days to decide. But yeah, that's a good idea. The link thing, definitely. 46k already, that's my point, right? You should easily hit that total. Also, Wiggy, thank you so much for the resub, dude. 2 months of being here in the madness already. I mean, that's gone quick, hasn't it? Blimey. Has it been that long already? Alright, let's get this run going. The hard part about mental health isn't having the mental health issues. It's trying to do daily... Yeah. I mean, look. I don't have mental health issues just because, and I've seen people that do. Some people just have their issues, right, and they struggle. But I have suffered true depression because of that with my friend. It's like he was like a brother to me. And that still makes me sad now, but I can talk about it now, and it doesn't drive me into pure depression or anything. I've learned to live with it. That's all you can do. But yeah, it was a very, it's tough. So Yeah, they do good stuff. And the charity I'd be looking to support is almost entirely supported through donations and stuff. So I wouldn't be setting the goal particularly high, to be honest. Try and make it a realistic total. But it's also more just visibility, isn't it? And exposure for the good things that these people do and the people they're helping. That can make as much of a difference as actually raising the money, to be honest. Yeah, Mind generally does focus on men's mental health, but I know they've branched out into just general mental health. So I know that may sound a bit sexist, but my age bracket, so in men, it's in the UK and probably, I don't know worldwide, but in the UK it's the biggest killer of men my age, unfortunately to say, for one reason or another. It's just as important for females as well, so I don't want to take away from that. But like I say, I've seen it firsthand affects one of my closest friends, and he was a friend that I just, he's not like just a best friend. He's like a family level best friend. You don't get many of those in life. But yeah, no, I can talk about it these days, and I think it's important to say. But yeah, that's probably what we'd look to do. No Uber yet, but I got a Maxwell Godstone. Nice, Mr. Brown. Geez, decent. What other Uber besides Shaco is worth crafting for? And Darius if you're playing those builds, but otherwise probably the Starless Skies, because Starless Skies is useful across many builds. That's something that you eventually can deal with and incorporate into your life in a way that's not destructive, but it never leaves you. Exactly, Moose. That's what I've learned to do with the help of family and friends. And I had a hard reality check as well. Got myself into a bit of bother. Nothing too bad, and I'm not going to talk about it, but just drank too much, got myself into a bit of trouble. Nothing that was going to affect my life ongoing, but at the time, it gave me a reality check. So I don't tend to drink too much these days either for that reason. But yeah, Ring of Starless Skies is the second most useful, just generic one. I always try to remind my kids that, that is permanent solution to a temporary problem, yeah. Yeah, fair enough, Diviana, exactly. It's important to talk about it, I think, and to try and make sure that the people that need the help they need can get, and the people that have suffered tragedy get support they need. So that's probably what we'll look to support, I think, on this occasion. I mean, look, I do a lot of charity stuff, and I support Great Ormond Street in London, which my friends' kids. That's an NHS. NHS is our UK health system we've got here, the free one, but it's an NHS funded charity with donations, which helps kids that are seriously ill. A lot of them will only have a limited time span. One of my friends' kids was there for quite a while, so they do really good stuff, and I personally support them anyway. But I figured I'd go for the mental health one, I think, this time round, because I think it's a big topic at the moment. It's something that's spoken about a lot more now than it used to be. It used to be shamed a lot, and nowadays it's spoken about a bit more as it being an important topic. So yeah. Worldwide as well. Yeah, okay. It's good to know. You got Tyrials, Mr. Brown. Nice. Cool, we got Tyrials chat. Again, on a more cheery note. I didn't mean to bring the chat down into a slightly less cheery state. Is that run number 2, guys? Because I'm losing track of all the runs here. I've not been keeping count. I think we're at 26 here. There we go. I guess this is the last one, right? Let's do it. I don't think supporting mental health can be sexist. I think it's just a great cause. Yeah, exactly. I know. I think mine has gone to reaching out more into just mental health in general. I think they started out as being more men's focused because of the people that set it up, I guess, but I don't know. I don't know enough about them, but I know that they're a big one anyway. So it's something I believe in strongly anyway. So I'll be when I do that stream, assuming I'm just going to assume it's going to happen. I will put in the starting donation to it. It's exactly what I did for when I raised. So I did when I did the London Marathon. I'm actually the ambassador of a charity called Round Table's Children's Wish. There's a whole load of Children's Wish kind of like charities around the world, and those charities, whether it's the one I'm an ambassador for or the others, they tend to raise money to donate towards families who have kids who are probably on a limited time span significant illness, and it's basically they've got one true wish they want to do, whether that's Disneyland or I don't know, go and see a show or whatever it is they want to do, and they fund that and allow it so that their family can go spend time and do it as well. That's what Round Table Children's Wish does, and I raised like I know it's nearly £5,000. I think I raised, or £4,500. So over $5,000 I raised for the London Marathon for that. And I went and met the kids that a significant portion of that went with when we gave it to them. And I don't know if they're still of this world, but it allowed him and his family to go for a holiday, which they were not able to afford otherwise. So that felt good. That's what I did last year. Yeah. And I put in myself like £100 straight up on that or something to get it going. Obviously, I would never expect anyone to put that much in. I don't expect anyone to put anything in, but I get it. I would probably put in a similar amount this time. GG's guys, sorry if you didn't get any Ubers this time around. What time is it? We could probably get at least one more rotation in here. Let's see what we've got. So Bone Meal just went. Batari just went. Mr. Brown just went. Okay, we'll do 2 more rotations so that we can get... I'm going to close the queue so we can get these 4 in who haven't been yet. So Tegan, Fleabag and Rosie Glory, if you're here, do you want to come and join in, please? And then we'll get a last rotation in with Wickety and we'll see who's around to see if there's 2 others that want to get in with them. And then we'll probably start to look to wrap up. And I won't be overflowing too much tonight. Hello, Cat. You alright? Come say hello. Hello, mate. Good boy. Who we got? We got Rosa Glory and Tegan. Who are we missing? Fleabag, you here? If so, do you want to come and join for some boss runs, dude? Yeah, Nams actually, yeah. Sorry, come and join for the boots, Nams. Good man. Just join on me now. I'll go get them for you. Yeah? While we're waiting to see if Fleabag's still here or not. Got all sorts of stuff here. Oh, who joined there? One sec, Nams. Oh, we already got you in, Nams. I think. I need to grab those boots. 2 secs. Right, where did I put them? I think I put them over here. There we go. Nice. Oh, here. Good stuff. There you go. GG's, man. Nice one. Hopefully they can help out a bit. Cool. Fleabag, last call out. If you're here, do you want to come and join for some boss runs, dude? I appreciate that, Mr. Brown. That's very kind of you to say. And like I say, when the time comes, we'll see how it goes. But first, you've got to complete the community challenge first. So that'll take a few streams at least. And at the rate at which you've gone already, the chances are it's probably going to happen quite quickly. No, I got you sorted, Nams. No, you are absolutely welcome, Nams. No worry. I'm glad I'm able to help people, even with just the smallest things. Moose, my fundraiser streamathon at 27 hours didn't raise a single dollar, but I think it did bring exposure. But that's it. Exposure is just as important as fundraising. A lot of the charity work I do is actually going and giving my time as opposed to making money for them. Because they need volunteers and such, you know. So, you know. So I'd set the total super low, like $100, and I'll put in, or $200, and I'll put in 100 myself straight away. And then if we get that 100, I reckon a few of my friends in real life will probably come in and make up a significant portion of that. So I could probably hit that. Because, like I say, I'm part of a charity organisation, so we do a bunch of charity stuff anyway. Right, so I'm going to assume that Fleabag is not here. So Wiggy, do you want to come and join? Because you're the only other person that hasn't had a chance to go that's in the list. So if you want to come and join, Wiggity. Yeah, nice. And then what we'll do, we will actually call that the last rotation unless Fleabag comes back for tonight. Because I do try and wrap up around 3:30 AM my time. I've got to get up on the train. I've got to be on a train at 9 AM. So as you can imagine, not too much time to sleep. Oh, this is a banger. This was one of the last things that Chester Bennington recorded before he sadly left this world. It was on Mark Mawson from Lamb of God's solo album. And they recorded it with Chester Bennington. And it released after what happened with Chester Bennington. It's actually a pretty good song as well. And the drummer, the new drummer Trivium, ended up filling in at the last minute on the drums. And that's why it's so insanely good on the drums. Yeah, exactly. I think we all miss Chester. He's one of the only people that's passed away that truly affected me, that was famous because of how much impact it had on my childhood. Yeah. You missed the list. Think you'll be doing any runs the next few days? Diviana, if not tomorrow, definitely Friday. Yeah, we might be a Last Epoch stream tomorrow. I'll see how I feel when I get home. See how much I want to play Last Epoch. But yeah, definitely Friday. If not, and I'll be sure to get you in, of course. Yeah, I really can't afford to stay up too much later because I did it before and I overslept. And my work's already suffering because of all the streaming stuff, so I need to try and get on top of that. Get back on top of the work and stuff, and not go to sleep at 5 a.m. when I'm getting up at 7. I think I mentioned before I was hoping to get a trip going to Germany to see him at Rock Am. Yeah, a Rock Am Ring, yeah. Yeah. Germany's got some epic festivals. Right, that's round number 1. Good luck in your jobs, guys. Yeah, you're not old enough for Cobain. Sounds like me, sleeping at 6 a.m. to get up at 8 a.m. I was going to say, you're always on Twitch, John. Like, no matter where I am, you're always there, lurking, looking through the window. Yeah, the grind never ends, eh? Oh, we'll just wait to reset. Oh, don't get me wrong, I appreciate you being there. I'm sure other people do as well. A true supporter of the community, I'd say. Peekaboo! I see you! Nine to 5 work weeks are so rough, no time for fun without sacking sleep. That's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. Yeah. I mean, mine's not 9-5, fortunately. I get in for about 10, half 10. It's not too bad. And I stay till 6-ish. So it's not quite so early. That's the only reason I can get away with what I do, just about. And I work at home 2 days a week, so I can get up later. There's no way I could live on 2 hours sleep every single day of the week. Wow, that's dying fast. Look at that. That's absurd. Just rip. GG's, guys. I don't have to do much with this team. Absolutely gangbang Duriel. Bent him over the stool and gave it to him. Wow. Good job. Good luck on the chops, guys. Kurt Cobain, yeah. Yeah, Kurt Cobain. I mean, that's obviously that was quite a tragic one as well, wasn't it? I mean, no, don't get me wrong. I just wasn't that into Nirvana like other people. I liked them a lot, but I was never like hardcore, really into them like I was Linkin Park. So I think that, it definitely affected some of my friends more than it did me. You know, because they were like hardcore into Nirvana. Obviously, like the first grunge band, really, wasn't it? The first real grunge band that was super famous. So it was making waves in a music scene that was kind of as it was becoming a thing. I mean, even to this day, they've got some. I mean, look at it. Their drummer ended up going on to be one of the most famous musicians in the world in another band. That's how good they were. You know, the drummers ended up going on being a front man, right? With Dave Grohl. Yeah, Nick Adams, you're going to hit the sheets as well? Yeah, no worries, dude. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate you, man. You go and get yourself some sleep, like I will be soon, and I'll catch you soon, dude. Appreciate you, my dude. I appreciate you. All right, we'll just give Broken. We'll just give Wiggy a sec. Oh, here he is. Here's the man himself, the Boss Destroyer. Nice, go. I'm just going to sit aside and profit here, I think. You guys absolutely rip this thing apart. I appreciate the kind words as well, Nick, with the great stream comment. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. I'll try and make it consistent. Did you see that? Just boom, dead. Outrageous. Good times. GG's, guys. Good luck on the drops. I can't pick anything up. I need to go salvage. Or sell, in fact. Suppose we'll go do that. Yeah, I bet it devastated you. It devastated a lot of people, that news, to be honest, you know? Yeah. Obviously, especially the way it happened as well. I mean, it's just not it's a very unusual thing to hear on the news, isn't it? Hey, I got an Andariels. I finally got one at last run on the last boss run. after the evening, got myself a cheeky non-GA Andariels. Oh, and we have a stretch. I mean, I don't overly care too much for getting them myself, but they're nice to see, right? I'd like a 4GA one of these. That'd be nice. It adds to the total, at least. Nice. GG's, guys. Let's make a note of that. So unless you guys got any, we've got 8 and 32, which is slightly under 1 in 3. But it's better than 1 in 4, so it's a little bit less than the odds we'd hope for. So not the greatest odds, but still, a few new people in the chat managed to get Ubers today, which is nice to see. So we managed to help them get some. So that was good. We were able to help some people. And no worries, you are welcome, guys. Sorry if you didn't get any Ubers this time round. No judgment, but Michael Jackson was the death I took hardest. Yeah, I mean, Michael Jackson, obviously. I remember hearing that news. My mum called me up and rang me when the news dropped. I mean, obviously, you know, regardless of all the bad news that came out, or rumours, or whatever you wanted to call it, he was a genius musician, right? No one can say that that's not true. Tegan, you're welcome. No worries at all. All right, guys. So we'll probably call it a night for the bosses there. I'll give you a couple of minutes. I'll give you 3 minutes to enter into the giveaway. Exclamation mark enter. There's 1 billion gold prizes on grabs, so make sure you enter. I've just started the timer, and I'm going to have a quick look to see who there is to raid this evening. Let's have a quick cheeky look. Well, I can see a couple of people online. Let's open up the big list here. Okay, that's how much is Last Epoch? Still at 10k. This is the most it's seen in a long time. Last Epoch's getting some good viewership there. I mean, I've got an idea who I want to go raid, actually. But there's a couple of ideas. But I'll take some recommendations as well, and we'll see how it goes. There's a few people in here I know already. Actually, what are they doing today? Okay. Just having a quick look down the list, guys. Derp, lol. Ravinka, that's a name I've not heard. So obviously I know Derp. He's obviously on. He's on my list of potentials. Let's have a look. Is that how I spell it? Ravinka. That didn't come up. Yeah, I did spell it right. Is she in Diablo 4? I can't see her online in Diablo 4. You spell that right? I've got to wait for the ad to end, guys. Bad timing. Wiggy with all the OG vinyls. That's pretty cool. Off the Wall and of what was the other one you said? Off the Wall and yeah, Kill 'Em All. That's pretty sweet, Wiggy. I've got a few vinyls behind me, but nothing of that old school. My dad's got the original Beatles collection in good condition. They're worth a fortune. And yeah, I think I'd like to keep it in the Diablo community, if that's okay with you guys. Miss Kitty. That's a name I don't know. Can't see Miss Kitty online. Is that how you spell it? Can you take me... Oh, it's not taking me to it. That's great, isn't it? It's just highlighting. Can you take me to it? No. Oh, great. Oh, here we go. Oh, Miss Kitty. Here you go. That's why. Okay. 3 Uber runs, Aussie. That's definitely a potential. Yeah, I saw Indies on. Alright, I'll tell you what we'll do. Right, we won't cancel that. Let me do a poll quickly. Probably easier. Kitty, you guys can just vote. It'll be easier, right? And it doesn't matter. Don't feel bad whichever way you vote. It doesn't matter. They're both good. They're both doing boss runs, right? And stuff. So I think they'll be a good fit for going onwards. I know Indy already. I've never met Kitty before. So yeah, just vote away, guys. Kitty or exclamation mark vote. Kitty, exclamation mark vote. Indy. Just vote whichever way you want to go. Doesn't matter. Don't feel bad which way you want to vote. Let's get these closed for tonight. You need to put an option in afterwards, Diviana. Yeah, I'm all up for meeting new people, but I think that'd be good. They both look good fits, and if it's their birthday week, that could be nice. But also, Indy's a good guy. We've met him a few times, right? I'm frequently in his channel anyway. Done some pretty epic pit runs and stuff. And in the meantime, I'll get set up for the giveaway. Where are we? Giveaways. There we go. All right. Close entries. Let's go and get those in the wheel. I love birthday streamers. Trigger finger. I can see. Alright, guys. Well, you can continue to vote for that as you like until we've done... We're going to pull all 4 prizes. And then once we've done that, people can come and join and come and get their gold. 1 billion each. So yeah, make sure you're entering in on the poll, guys. Exclamation mark vote Indy or exclamation mark vote Kitty. Just vote whichever one you think we should go raid this evening. They both seem like worthy recipients. Both doing community boss runs. So it sounds like you guys can go and benefit from either of them, really. And yeah, guys, all right. So we're just going to get these going because I really need to get off. And what I'll do, just so you know, whoever we go and raid, and I don't mind either way, I will come and sit in there with you for 10 or 15 minutes. I do understand that you guys have got your time is valuable and you've got other things you'd like to do. But if you would like to come and sit in there with me, at least for a little bit, and show a bit of support to whoever it is we go and raid, I personally appreciate that, but also I'm sure they would as well. And we can just go show support to someone else in the community that seems to be doing something else to help their community. And yeah. Cool. Right, guys. For 1 billion gold, and I wish you all the luck, especially those of you that don't have all of the gold, because some of you do have more than others, let's be honest. Alright, guys, for prize number 1, 3, 2, 1, let's do it. You have won yourself 1 billion gold. I'll sort out my formatting here later. My OCD's killing me, but I can save it for now. Well done, dude. Nice one. We're going to remove you from the list so that it'll definitely be someone different for the next one. Sheesh, GG's. Yeah, that was so close, Tower. Sorry. Bone Mill, if you're here, GG's. You've won yourself 1 billion gold. If not, I'll hold it for them for another time. Alright, next one, guys. Right, prize number 2 for also 1 billion gold in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. GG's, dude. Oh, I can't spell. There we go. Nice. I mean, if he's not around, we'll definitely see him around sometime in either my channel or others. But yeah, decent. If you're here, Jean, you can come claim your 1 billion gold in a short while. We've removed him from the list so we can get another winner for the 3rd prize. Right, two more. And these ones were rolled in from Hal Hunter and Nightwolf, who won last night, but both said don't worry about it and to roll it into again. So these have been rolled back in, courtesy of them. Big shout out to them too for the support. All right, guys. Prize number 3, 1 billion gold in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Finally wins! He finally wins. He's been saying all this time that he needs to win, and Johnny has finally won. Are you here still, Johnny? I don't know if he'll still be around right now. He's always like, I might win one day. I might win one day. He's finally won. GG's. Alright, let's get your name in there. He's finally won one. I mean, I'll get that to him next time if he's not around right now. I've spelled that wrong, haven't I? That doesn't look right. Yeah, Johnny, without the H's. There we go. Nice. GG's to Johnny. Right, last one. Let's get him removed from the list. What, my name and Big Daddy's weren't on there, Are they really not? Are they not? Oh, yeah. I do wonder if it might have been that it did end about 15 minutes before the end of the stream. I did shout out to say make sure you enter in again. So it might be because of that, Omer. I mean, this was the list here. Yeah, but the thing is, you might have entered when this was at 0, and I hadn't reopened it. It would have said in the stream that it's closed now, and I reopened it just before the end to say people could join in to make sure they had entered in. Because it finished about 3:15 my time, not past. I probably should have just said it with no timer. I'm sorry about that. Sorry, I didn't realise you weren't in there. I guess it's a bit late now. That's a bummer. I do apologise. I do apologise. It said you had a ticket. You sure it was in this one and not the last one? Because I didn't remove anyone. It's definitely not in there. I'd have to look back through the chat. I've not had any issues with it up until now. So again, all I can do is apologise. I'm sorry. I didn't remove anyone or anything. I do apologise. Okay, right, last prize, guys. For 1 billion gold. Right, guys. Last prize. 3, 2, 1. If you're still here, you're solar, you have won 1 billion gold. If you find it's a bug in more size, I'll pay out a consolation prize. It's going to be really hard for me to tell unless I can go back. I have got another thing that's tracking the chat. So I'm going to have to kind of search for it. Maybe. Let me see. But even so, I mean, I couldn't really go back on it at that point. I do apologise. I haven't had any issues till now, but I'm not going to... You know, it doesn't mean there wasn't an issue there. When was that? 138. Yeah, this only goes back so far, unfortunately. I think. When does that go back till? Yeah, this only goes back till like... Oh, and then again, that would have... No, that would have been it. Let's have a quick look. Maybe I can see if it actually works or not. No, Oma. When you typed it, it had a 1 in front of it. I can see it here. Let me check down, see if you did it again. You might have done it again. That one had a 1 on it. That's there. Yeah. Let me check again, though. You might have typed it again afterwards. I'm going down. Yeah, it looks like that's what's happened. Instead of the exclamation mark, it had a 1 in front of it. Sorry. I've got a thing here who's tracked all of the... Yeah, it's a typo. I do apologise. I don't know what to suggest. I feel bad. Because I would, if I'd noticed, I would have let you get in. So I am sorry. I mean, it's easily done, I understand. Maybe I need to come up with a better system that makes it so it's easier not to make user error, I guess. Maybe like a visual join button. I'll look into it to see if I can create like a visual join button rather than having to type in a command. Maybe that'll be better, right? But yeah, I do apologise, Oma. Yeah, I think that's probably what I need to do there. Right, guys, the people that have won prizes this evening, Bone Mill, Jean Hypen Claude, Johnny Sweatpants, and your Solar. If you want to come and join up and get your gold prizes, please, before we clean up for today. No, I know, but I do feel bad. I do my absolute best to try and make everything on this channel as fair as I can. So I do feel sorry if someone feels a little bit hard done by. All I can really do is apologise and then try and see if I can rectify the issue for next time to try and make it so that it's not possible or harder to make. Yeah, to get yourself in that situation. Yeah, possibly could do that, Moose, yeah. Yeah, okay, maybe we can do that for the short term while I figure out a better system. Show the list to make sure people are actually in. Yeah. Showing the wheel's probably not the greatest because it's going to be quite hard to scan through that quickly, I guess, right? This is only 48 names. We've had over 100 before. You imagine how small these are on 100 people. Yeah. Okay, so if we've got Bone Mill and Jean. Is you I'm guessing Johnny Sweatpants isn't here right now. Your Solar, are you here? If not, I'll just have to hold these for tomorrow or next time so I can get it to them. Cool, well, let's get you your billions. Power Bottom, here we go. 1 billion for you. Well done, congratulations. And press trade. $1 billion, here we go. Lock in. Accept trade, here we go. Congratulations. Right, guys, in the chat, let's give some congratulations to the guys here that won, that have claimed their golds, and the other two, I'll get it to them when I next cross paths with them. Hopefully sooner rather than later. You are most welcome, guys. Hopefully that goes towards helping towards some of the costs of mastercrafting and such. So we got it to Bone Mill and John Hypen, so we'll just get to these guys at some point. Nice. I'll sort the formatting out with that later on. We can clear this for now. You are most welcome, John. Absolutely. Shell Block, if you want to go that route, you can make a Google Doc and put in the list in that, and people can go check, see if it says cells to check. Yeah, could do. There's a few different options here. But yeah, I might see if there's a way of getting a visual indicator or something, or a button join thing or something. I'll have to look into it. It must be doable, I reckon. Hey guys, we've got Chaos Martini in the chat. We're going to be wrapping up in a minute, but before we do, this is a resident D4 streamer from Aussie. She's quite a wonderful human being. How are you, Chaos? You good? We're actually wrapping up and we're going to raid off in a minute, but before we do that, guys, what do we do in this channel? We support people. So let's she's been making her own builds and trying to push the pits with it, I believe. I don't know how high you've got, Chaos. I haven't been able to jump in your channel for the last couple of days, but I hope you've been blasting it good. Let's go give her a cheeky follow before we raid out, guys. Show some support here. No, you're good, Chaos. I've got to call it a night because it's nearly 4 AM and I've got to be up on a train at 9. So I've got to go and get at least a couple of hours sleep. Only up to T40. Oh, okay. Well, you know, you've got to start somewhere. I suppose when you're crafting a build. Yeah, when you're crafting a build, you know, sometimes they work really well and sometimes they're just fun, right? Yeah, I try and look after myself. At the moment, it's the only option I've got if I want to stick to a schedule of streaming, to be honest. But, yeah, guys, Chaos Martini, great streamer. Great energy. Yeah. And, yeah, I always have a good time when you're in your stream. Alright, so just making a bit, and yeah, those shorts, there are a couple of funny ones in there. I've got another one to put in, but yeah, I've got a couple of funny ones in there of just me making an absolute twonk of myself. So if you want to watch me make a knob of myself even more than I do on stream, and my first goes at doing some video editing, you can have a good laugh with it. Perfect enchanting funds, exactly, Bone Mill. Until next time, hey, and you're poor again. And yes, you need to watch this, absolutely. You can let me know what you think of them on. I'm in your Discord, I think, Chaos. You'll see me. It's Hutch_immortalized. You can let me know what you think of them. Oh, you're in my Discord as well, aren't you? You can just let me know what you think. They do make me laugh. All right, guys, we're gonna. Actually, we need to check to see who won this poll, don't we? Let's have a look. We did a poll to see who we're going to raid out to tonight. Complete. Oh, close poll. Complete. I didn't look at the options. Who won? Kitty won with the most 57.142857142857114%. That's ridiculously detailed number. Why didn't they just say 51.7.1? Nice. Okay, it looks like we're going to be going, assuming they're still on. Let's just double check this. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be going over and raiding one of your fellow Aussies, Chaos Martini, who's having a birthday stream by the looks of it. Are they still online? Be a bit sad if they're not. They are. Looks like we're going to be going over there. I've never met her before, so this is just a recommendation from the channel. Yeah, recommendation from the channel, so we're going to go over and show some support. It looks like they're doing free Uber runs, so that makes sense, and it's their birthday week, so that might be nice for them to get a little bit of a little birthday bump. Why not? And Aussie love, right? Yeah? Adamam, you are most welcome. Okay, so let's go over to the chatting screen. Oh, I'm knackered. All right, guys. As always, I appreciate each and every single one of you being here. Thanks so much. You're all amazing. I love you all. We did a couple of hours of Helltides just to get warmed up. We did some boss runs. We only dropped a few Ubers, but we managed to get some Ubers for some new people to the channel. So hopefully that helps them out. That's great to see. We had great fun with some laughs. You made me hydrate enough that I'm going to burst and need to go to the loo. So we're getting close to that point. And yeah, it's been good times as always. I appreciate you all. If there's anyone in my channels right now that hasn't hit the follow or subscribe button, please do so, because I'd love to see you again, and it does help me out. Discord is available if you want to come and join. !Discord if you want to come and be part of the community. It's starting to get a bit more busy in there. So and there's Last Epoch talk going on, D4 talk going on, just general talk with selfies and everything, and just friendship and all of the good vibes. And I've just added, well, I say actually, Aussie Cletus here, the legend himself, he has helped by adding a load of security features to it to try and help combat the bots. So if you join, hopefully you won't get spammed by bots trying to sell you stuff. That's what we're trying to combat right now. So yeah, feel free to join. It's free to everyone. I think that's probably about it. So we're going to go and raid out to Miss Kitty, birthday week, 3 Uber runs. Seems like a match made in heaven, right, for the day. Recommendation from the community. And yeah, let's go. They've got a decent number of viewers, but let's go over and show some love. I would hope that some of you will come over and sit with me I'll sit in there for 10 or 15 minutes while I wrap up for sleep and go show some support to someone else in the community. Hopefully make their day a little bit brighter. And guys, next stream will be tomorrow, or tonight for me, I suppose. But yeah, Thursday night, sort of usual time. I'm not sure if it's going to be Diablo or Last Epoch yet. I'll see how I feel on the way home. But either way, I hope to see some of you there. And yeah, guys, until then, I hope you all have a good rest of your day. I really do appreciate all of you. So yeah, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're at. Enjoy the rest of it. And yeah, everyone, until then, it's been fun. I look forward to seeing you next time. So yeah, guys, keep safe. Much love. See you later.